This time on Red Dirt Diary, things are a little bit different. I'm completely by myself on a very specific and exciting solo mission on the south coast of New South Wales. I'm here to answer a small question in a big way. Where should you go travelling in Australia when you want to go on a solo but safe touring mission? Let me show you. So I couldn't bring you down the south coast of New South Wales and not take you to Fitzroy Falls. That's where we are right now, but I want to get out of here. I want to get away from the tourist attraction sites and take you off the grid and show you what true solo camping mission actually means. Hey Bree, you got a copy? Bree, can you hear me? Hello? Bree isn't here. You're probably wondering why. The truth is, I didn't bring her. I wanted to go on a solo mission in a place that I'm really familiar with. I'm obviously from New South Wales. I've done a lot of exploring around Sydney. I wanted to show you guys places all around Australia where you can go safe and solo touring and get out there on your own. If you don't have any friends or no one's available, you can get out there on your own, have a great time and see some badass stuff that you'd only feel like that you get to see if you went out in a convoy. So at the moment, I'm in Upper Kangaroo Valley. I'm really familiar with the area, so I wanted to show you some of my hidden gems. One, the goal of today is to get this car to the top of a waterfall. Yes, you're probably thinking, what the hell, Bridget, I'm not that four-wheel drive confident to drive my car to the top of a waterfall with the current. But at this place, you can. I can promise you, if I can do it, you can do it. And it means you'll get a badass shot. Kangaroo Valley, the top and the lower part of Kangaroo Valley definitely is a gem in New South Wales, trust me. I know you haven't seen it yet, but this is one of those moments that I'm gonna get a lot of brownie points in your books, because not only am I showing you my feet, but this is probably one of the only places that I can tell you in New South Wales that you'll be able to drive your car to the top of a waterfall and get the shot of a lifetime. I wasn't kidding when I said that this is one of the best hidden gems that I could possibly show you. You tell me one other place where you could drive your car to the top of a waterfall that's as big as this, and I'll sit down and shut up in the comment section. This is definitely one of my favorites. It's been 7 years since I've been here, and even being here now, even though I've been here 100 times, I have the biggest smile on my face. I just got an epic shot to show you how good this is, and hopefully it does it justice. Roll the sexy clips of what I just got on this bad dog. Is this spot good or is this spot great? I really hope the camera does it justice. This is such a cool spot, and if you have bigger balls than me, aka a support car, you are welcome to drive your car to the very top. It is slippery and it's kind of raining. Well, we're at a waterfall, of course it's wet, but if you have a support car, you can drive all the way down and actually camp here. But mature me is really happy with how close we've got in the car, standing at the top of a waterfall that is so high. You can walk down and go to the very bottom, but we're kind of just milking the hours up here. This place is so cool. I almost am annoyed that it's taken so many years to come back. So can you get your car to the top of a badass waterfall? Yes, you can. We can check that off the bucket list. Now we need a four-wheel drive to get out of here. Nothing super crazy, but it is on and off raining, so I want to leave enough time. And then we need to head in the direction of camp with maybe something cheeky along the way. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. I am guessing what I would assume that you would all prefer to see. We can drive to the bottom of the waterfall, or we can just move on and go to the next secret destination. I want to show you a creek by the water where we're gonna have lunch. But this place is so good that when you see it, you'll be like, Bridget, why the hell didn't you just camp there? But we're just gonna have lunch there because the camp spot that I want is even better than that. It's not that far from here, and I'll show you exactly where it is because it's a good reference point. You guys can come and check it out yourself, and you do not need a four-wheel drive to get there. If you want to drive the fun four-wheel driving track, which I will to show you, you can have a bit of fun to get there. But if you just want to come in your Yaris, you also could do that too. You just have to be on the other side of the creek. How is this for a lunch spot? Tell me somewhere that you can get your car flat, this close to water, this close to Sydney, and have somewhere that you can swim, not just in little shallow rock pools, but completely deep and have a bath at the end of the day. This is definitely a really specky camp spot, but I'm just gonna have lunch here. If you wanna know where we are, if you know where Manchester Square is, we are just into the State Forest from there. As soon as you cross the new bridge that they've just developed, it's off on your left. Before it rains, I'm just gonna open up my awning and make lunch for me and only me because the camera has legs and there's no one else here that's hungry. All right. Okay, we're out of here and in the direction of camp. I don't exactly want to tell you where we're going yet because if I can pull off a special secret spot that I know, I want to show it to you, but it's been 7 years, so I'm not confident that we're going to be able to get there. So we're going to start heading in the camp direction, but nonetheless, camp is a great spot and I'll tell you exactly where it is once we get there. I've said get there a lot, so let's just go and get there.
Let's get there.
Yeah. How is this for a view for a campsite? Let me show you. Now the camera is not going to do justice the view and the sheer cliff edge that we are parked on. This is one of my favorite campsites on the south coast. When you're in the bush, this is the best of what I could possibly show you. It's so early. I am awake. It is early and we have that 1 hour drive to get to the sunrise. We have just missed the sunrise, but it's actually worked out to be a good thing because there was so much fog that even if we did make it, you wouldn't have been able to see anything at the lookout. To get to this lookout, you do have to do a little bit of four-wheel driving. It's just a power line track. There's heaps of chicken tracks. It's super fun. It is muddy out here. We made it. But believe it or not, this area hasn't changed a single bit. Not one gate was closed. It looks like a fire hasn't come through here either. So it was like I was here yesterday. Again, the camera's not gonna do it justice, so I'm gonna put the drone in the air and then show you the biggest inland lookout that I've ever driven my car straight up to on the nose, on the sheer cliff edge. Check that off the bucket list. If you wanna take your car to a badass cliff edge lookout, this is the spot, and then you can knock that off the bucket list and take the photo that you've been craving. So this is a really cool spot because if I was camping here, which when you come camping here, have your dinner, make the effort, trek your dinner down inside this really cool, it's not the biggest, but it's definitely enough to get all of your mates in and hide out of the rain. Like, it's just so cool to know that my car is up there. My rooftop tent is one story above that, ready for bed. And I'm down in here, and you can sit in here. I don't know if the light's letting you see. Sit in here and just watch this incredible view.
We don't quit, we won't stop. Ride us all to the top. We will video, we will video.
There's a cave, there's four-wheel driving, there's chicken tracks, and there's a view. This place is absolutely hectic. If you're looking for something like this is the place to be. You know where to go now. And now it's time to hit the beach, because I think I'm gonna try and commit. I don't know if I actually want to say this on record. I've already started. I'm gonna try and commit and go snorkeling today at one of the best snorkeling spots that I've found too. I'm really just giving you guys everything that I've got, to be honest. The best that I have, I'm trying to give it to you. I think we'll just call this episode Bridget's Best. But anyway, let's continue on the adventure and get out of here. If you aren't aware, Red Dirt has merch now, right? And not only do we have merch, I have probably one of the most unique hats ever at the Brisbane show. I got a bunch of you guys to sign my hat. If you're watching this right now and your name is on this hat, give me a little shuckers in the comment section, because I kept it and I love wearing it. Okay, I'm just gonna be straight up and honest with you guys. I don't wanna get in the water. It is really cold. The swell is on, which there's usually no waves at this beach, which makes it kind of hard to snorkel here as well, and a little bit dangerous, plus the viz isn't gonna be there. The weather is meant to be on for tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna can snorkeling for the day. We're gonna go and find some caves on the beach that I know about, because I wanna stay out of the rain. Save snorkeling for tomorrow. So let's go find some beach caves, snorkel tomorrow, and hurry up and get warm right now because I'm freezing. Some bloody kangaroos and the car and Bridget. This is the best piece that there ever was. Can you see them? Can you see them? Prioritize them. Holy shit. Oh my god. I have to say, even though it was rainy and not the picture perfect weather, Caves Beach didn't disappoint. Pretty much almost had it to myself, which is one of those places in Jarvis Bay that's very typically quite busy. I'm heading to camp a little bit early. To be honest, waking up before the sun came up this morning has made me quite tired in the early hours of the afternoon, and I'm starving. Well, we are here at camp and there is a weather gap. Now before I get dinner going, because like I said, I'm starving, let me show you why I've chosen this exact camp spot, because we're actually camped next to a huge waterfall. Let me show you. Holy crap, that's so good. Cameraman tripod, you just wait until you get to eat yours. I'm sitting down with my camp in a great spot. I'm not even gonna complain about the naturally made river formed next to me. A nice dinner, a drink, and a movie in bed is looking really attractive right about now. Good morning. I want to pack up camp because just out the track and 500 metres down the road is actually the beach. This is one of my favourite breakfasts, and it's so cold and refreshing because I'm so grateful to be saying this. It's actually hot right now. The snorkeling beach is actually a little bit further down, so I'll quickly have some breakfast now. I'm very excited. I need a bit of a rinse too. I'm completely and dripping wet, and I'm really not about this. I'm gonna give my new seat covers the test of a lifetime, and I'm gonna drive to the next dive spot completely wet so they can see how waterproof and protective these really are. Thank you, Razorback, because my lazy ass doesn't want to get changed. Good afternoon. I'm good. How are you?
Where are you off to?
So the thing about Honeymoon Bay, or the Beecroft Peninsula, which is the total area that we're in, is that it used to be used as a military training ground. So there's signs everywhere that there's unexploded ammunition in the ground, and there's heaps of rules that you have to agree to before you're allowed to come in here. It's got this really eerie, stressful feeling, almost as if that there's something, you know, to be careful of. It's kind of like the risk versus reward. There is no risk in coming here if you just abide by the rules, but the risk versus reward is that you get to come here, learn about the peninsula, and then go to a stunning beach. Not only is there a lighthouse and stuff like that, but the place is a cracker. We're on our way. Oh, why is this so blurry? That's better. Okay, snorkeling is done and dusted at Honeymoon Bay. It was a little bit murky. I promise it does get better usually. I'm just gonna put it down to the bad weather that we've had lately. I've quickly doubled back to camp and had a rinse. I just wanted to freshen up. I've been in my wetsuit all day today, and I'm trying to work with timing. Timing does matter. I wanna show you guys the lighthouse to give you more reason to come down to the Beecroft Peninsula and come and see it yourself. The lighthouse is definitely a treat, and timing does matter because I wanna get back to Honeymoon Bay before the sunset. If there's one good thing about Honeymoon Bay, other than the snorkeling, the best bit is the sunsets. So let's get in the car, get to the lighthouse, show you around the peninsula a little bit more, and then get back before the golden hour of the day. Beecroft Peninsula is listed on the Commonwealth Heritage and Protection by legislation under the Environmental Protection Biodiversity Conservation Act of 1999. There are sites of cultural and spiritual significance to the Ginninjara people, who know it as the Bunandirua. Oh no, I knew that. What an absolute camp spot. I can't believe it. I think the only reason that we managed to snag it is that the weather has been so extremely bad the last 2 days that I think everyone pre-called and cancelled their bookings and said, nah, I'm not gonna soldier on and come, and now I have this place to myself on a Saturday. And what I mean by myself is there's no camper next to me. There's no camper on the other side. I think I have one person across the way down there in a caravan. This is unheard of.
Everything I said, I felt the need to mention. When facts seem offensive, it's hard to ease attention. I'm just thinking out loud and think about how the vibe changed quicker.
The best thing about Honeymoon Bay is how picture perfect the sunset falls in between the two mini land points that make the narrow neck part of Honeymoon Bay. It is a photographer's dream. So I've got the trusty drone. We're gonna go down there. I did check, you at one point were not allowed to drone during or in this area. I understand that before anyone claps at me in the comments, but I did check with security at the gate, you are allowed to now. So we're gonna go down there. The sunset starts in literally 10 minutes. The watch that I don't have told me. So let's go. Well, that is a wrap for another Red Dirt Diary. A little bit different this time, but my mission was to show you guys or give you the confidence that you can get out there and go traveling on your own and be a solo and safe tourer. This won't be the last time that you see from me showing you where you can go in Australia to go and get out there, be on your own, but know that you can see some badass places, but be safe while doing so. So stay tuned for next time. Did someone say Queensland? I think that's where I should hit up next. I want to go all around Australia and give you guys the options that you need to get out there tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Did someone say bloopers? Pause, intro sequence. Oh, fuck! It's much colder than you think. Up in this bitch.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, sexy camera work. I'm just so glad that I have it.
Still can't remember how she hooked it on.
Do you know what? You're a bit lippy. The issue is that the last time that I turned these on, I was having a rave, which is most times in my life, and the batteries of the remote are dying, and I can't get it to unrave. I'm not in a rave. I did it, it worked. Oh, it only took 7 million presses. And normally it wouldn't matter because Bree's always had one, and I can hide under it, but what a difference. That's awkward. I need to put this down. What people don't see on Red Dirt. You and I just sitting in the car having music bars. But yet, like, we'll go have a sexy lunch scene somewhere to, like, show them somewhere cool that they can go and have lunch. But the reality is that we're sitting in the car in the rain eating music bars.
We just pretend to cook a good meal. And then we just have music bars.
Yeah. Tell me. Ignore that. Did you think what I was thinking?
You heard dripping, yeah.
I heard dripping and I was like, oh shit. But it's just my aircon dripping into a convenient puddle. So I'm violently uncomfortable sitting on the edge of this rock because if you could see down below what I can see, your butthole would be puckering too. Shh, quick, shh, listen. Damn it, are they gonna do it again? But do we have that in Australia? We don't have wolves, this is in America. Should I do it? See if it does it back, ready?
That is the
Are you
I've
kidding
ever
me?
heard.
Are you fucking kidding me? Hang on, let me do it again. Forget the dogs or whatever they were. Listen to this echo. Hand on my heart, I'm gonna be honest and tell you when the echo stops just in case you guys can't hear it. It just stopped. Fuck off! Hey mate, how are you going? How's your Friday going out here in Just Bay? I'm just wondering, have you ever heard of Red Dirt Diary? Oh, that's good. I didn't think that the kangaroo community was really into YouTube, but seeing as though you've seen it, just want to ask the question that everybody wants to know. Who do you reckon is the better wheeler, Brianna or myself? Oh, copy. Well, we won't let Brianna watch this one, will she? Wouldn't want to break any hearts today. Ready?
Oh, that was it.
You're probably wondering or noticing that I can't open this. It's pretty much like my mum kind of. They never ever go to waste, and then all. I can't think because I'm high on chicken steam.
Chili.
Yeah. Now for forward. I'm doing your job. That's what the f I'm doing.
I wish this had more zoom. It was like real suspenseful. I need to get like right in. To experience the face of an angry Italian woman. Suspenseful music.
The most stunning beach ever. So it's kind of like that was embarrassing.
Bridget's stress walking. She doesn't think we're going to make it before sunset, but I mean the sun's still pretty high. And we don't have much to do till then, so I guess we'll just run anyway.
Hurry up. And we have it to ourselves. It's a Saturday. I say that and there's a photographer right there. This is what I actually makes me feel like I need to pee even more at the moment. What? What are you still doing here? The episode ended a few minutes ago. Well, I mean, if you're still hanging around, I'm gonna go for a walk in this tunnel. You can come with me, but if you're afraid of the dark, probably wouldn't follow. I draw the line here. This is the furthest I'm going to walk into this scary tunnel, and this is the furthest I'm going to let this episode go. We will see you next time. I need to return back to the light and my safe space. Bye.